flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire, once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. Alright guys, first off I just want to say as we enter this weekend, Go Fast Racing League wants to take a moment, and us at Trackside Network, drivers, sponsors, everybody, want to send our condolences out to one of the drivers in this race, Eric Spencer, who tragically and lost his brother this past week. Of course, thoughts and prayers are with him. Eric is a big part of Go Fast Racing and a good friend of mine as well. And we want to take time to honor his friend who passed away all of a sudden, Mike Burleson. Really, he was a rally driver and Alabama football fan. Loved to make people laugh and had the most good smile to brighten up any room. So, Eric, from everybody here, we want to just, take a second and, just point towards you and say sorry for your loss. And we hope that you find peace and all that stuff and along with him. So, guys, we're getting ready to go racing. We'll be back right after this. Alright guys, welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway. We are here for the Go Fast Racing League Delta Bike Truck Series battle at Bristol 150 laps, 180 miles, I'm sorry. Once again, we do send our thoughts and prayers with Eric Spencer, who lost his brother, sadly. There's a couple little special things that we want to do for tonight's race, and so, we'll be doing that here soon. But yeah, Eric, thinking about you, buddy, and go out there and give him hell. You know that. He's looking down, so. It's always a tough loss, tough to deal with. So like I said, guys, we are here at Bristol, one of my favorite tracks on the circuit. I've been looking forward to this. My home track, really looking forward to this. Been going to the track all week myself. We are here tonight, and going to be a fun one. Todd Craig currently out in front here in practice. We've got about 2 minutes or so left in practice. It's going to be a very fun one coming into tonight. It is Eric Spencer in now what is normally the 73 truck. He is driving the number 75 truck in honor of his fallen brother, and he's going to be driving that this week, and really looking forward to that, to see how he does tonight. We know that what that means to him. So we'll be watching that and seeing hopefully some pretty cool stuff, and see if he's able to pick up the win tonight. Right now, Aaron Fowler back in second. He's coming in here on tonight. He's not really up towards the front points. He's about a little towards the back. He don't race a lot of truck races, so he's not really a big chance to win points by any means. Let's see who else. Joshua Banks, another one that's good, but he races more Xfinity or K&N. So yeah, well, I mean, anything could happen here. This is Bristol. We all know what could happen. We're going to see some great side-by-side racing. A lot of people want the old track back. As a person that lives in Bristol and has been to like 20 races, I don't. I love the high banks, and I love the higher line, because to me, when you run the low line, it is a one-lane track still. People want to say it's a one-lane track. Well, if you run the low line, you're still one-lane track. Yeah, you got to move people out of the way. But to be honest, you still got to kind of do that with the high lane track. Now that they added the traction compound, I'm really looking forward to that. They don't have it on iRacing, but I am looking forward to tonight's race. And sorry guys, I was just reading the chat. It's a little emotional looking at some of the comments, but anyway, it's going to be fun. So we got about 50 seconds here left in tonight's practice, and I'm really looking forward to see how this race plays out. We know anything's possible in Bristol, and with that, I mean, anything can happen here. So we'll see. There is a bunch of action that could happen. We don't know how many cautions we can have. We could go out and have a ton of cautions. We could go out and only have 2 or 3. I mean, it's just one of them things that don't happen, or that could happen, we don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. And as we get ready to tick down, qualifying is going to tick off. We didn't get our national anthem in because I wanted to do that instead. I do apologize. So we'll be definitely doing that tomorrow. I do apologize for that, but you know, sometimes, you know, as much as we do our national anthem and stuff, it's good to actually, you know, show stuff like that. So with that, practice coming to an end, qualifying about to pick up, and we will get ready to go green flag here at Bristol once qualifying is complete. So the first car out on track, it looks like Jeff Smith rolling out. And the number 61, Ducks Unlimited truck. Ooh, I love that truck, Jeff. That's awesome. I love me a camo truck. Pretty cool. Got the 100 orange on the name. As he takes the green flag, let's see where he runs. He's going to be running in on the track. We'll see. He's going to bring it down towards the bottom as we hop on board. We're working on the high bank. We're going into turn 3 and 4. Got to try to keep that truck low coming out of the corner. You don't want to exit it high unless you want to try to carry momentum, which could happen. Jeff right now in first with a 15.001. We'll see if he improves. As he gets ready to complete this lap, we will go back and check on Derek Pemberton, who's driving to AC Paints. By the way, guys, if you go over to AC Paints right now, you can do this. Adam Chapman Paints or Trackside Racing Network. Pick who will finish 5th place in tonight's race. You can and will get a free paint of your choice. So yeah, it's up to you. Just go over to Trackside Racing Network or Adam Chapman Paints, and make sure you all let me know before lap 75 on who will finish 5th. It's got to be on the Facebook. It cannot be in the chat, unfortunately, because I can't keep up with that. So we'll see. Michael Trevartian, he is here, newcomer. Michael Trevartian, a very good driver, currently in 7th. Todd Craig, number 21. He works out of turn number 4. Across the start finish line. He's going to jump up to the first position of 14.771 on his first lap. A very good lap, to say the least. Tim Hottenbergner, currently 10th. Working through turns 3 and 4 as well. Some of you may remember Tim. We covered him back on the Oval Racing League that ran on Tuesday nights. He's jumping up to 2nd with a 14.948. Wow, great lap. Landon Lacey out on track. Look what truck he's driving. The number 35 Manfield Pet Hospital. Same truck Kyle Busch won in last night. He's going to see if he can bring it to luck tonight. He crosses the start-finish line to start his green flag lap. We'll see if he's able to do it here. So he works through turn number 4, 3, 2. Sorry, I'll get it right eventually. All the turns mix me up here. Crosses the start-finish line. Landon Lacey jumps up to the 12th position. Eric Spencer did put down his lap, currently 15th right now. He actually went out there and did a slow lap, so he wants to start towards the back. Derek Pemberton, 13th. Kyle Frame has not been on the track yet. I've been waiting for the 57 to go out. He's running a special paint scheme tonight as well to honor Eric Spencer, and like I mentioned, who suddenly lost his brother and friend. So yeah. Right now the only one out on track. Number 10, just putting in some laps. He's currently just getting a little bit of practice in that number 31 Gas Monkey Toyota. Anybody else out there? Nope. You watching that? Also, guys, while I'm sitting here thinking about it, I want to give a shout out to another broadcaster who contacted me today. OSR Broadcasting. Pretty cool. They do a good group. They're a good group of guys that broadcast. They contacted me about maybe helping them out on a couple of broadcasts, just to, you know, bring somebody in and somebody different from a different broadcast company to help them and get our name recognized, and hopefully get some people from mine to watch theirs and stuff like that. Pretty cool little collaboration we're going to do. Hopefully, and we're working on some stuff with that. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. I got to find a lot of free time. I don't have a ton of free time, but we'll see. Sean Lejeune out on track in the number 7. She works off turn 4 in the main performance PC, or turn number 3, sorry. 41 seconds left. Still no lap by Kyle Frey or Eric Minch, who Eric we know will do a lap. He's just waiting for the right time. And Sean Lejeune jumps to second on the board. It's going to be it for him. One lap and done. 14.849. Best lap. And it looks like qualifying's done. As I think there might not be many more. Anybody else going to cross start finish line? Eric Minch going to cross start finish line. There's old Eric Minch. What? It's cool looking. Oh, well, was cool looking. All right. We do got a special thing we're going to do, guys. I kind of don't want to bring in. I know Todd Craig got the pole. I was going to bring him in, but we're doing something special for Eric Spencer. This is more about him for me personally, because that's way more important than, you know, the actual race, in my opinion. You see Eric Spencer right there driving the number 75. And also the 757, who is honoring Eric tonight and his fallen friend. So you should be seeing Eric pull up front. He's going to actually be leading this field. He's going to go from 15th all the way up to 1st. He's not leading them to the green. He's just leading them around for one pace lap. So that's really cool of Skyler and Nate and all the guys from Go Fast. And down the mics to allow him to do that. I know that's way more important, like I said. So. With that, we will pause just for a moment, guys, and step away and for a moment of silence for him. Once again, thoughts and prayers go to Eric and for Mike Burleson, rally car driver, big Alabama football fan. So, all right, let's try to go racing. It is going to be, like I mentioned out front, Todd Craig will lead these guys through the field as we get ready to go green flag. It's going to be a fun one. 150 laps alongside the number 7, Sean Lejeune, getting ready to take the green flag. Watching as we get ready to go. Pace car pulls in 150 circuits around the last great Coliseum. Green flag waves. We're out the racing here in Bristol, Tennessee. It's Bristol, baby. Let's go. as we go down into turn number 2, 1 and 2. It is already almost 3 wide behind him. That was Jeff Smith. Thought about making it going 3 wide. He's going to back out of that and change his mind. He takes over in 4th place. A little bit of battle going on back here behind him. Jeremy Rigney now 3 wide almost behind them. The 11 right now already has one win in the Xfinity Series, or the Red National Series, looking underneath the 23. John Ronaldo got the Down the Mike's truck sponsor on his truck as well. Remember, if you're in North Carolina, make sure you check out Down the Mike. Pretty cool little place. Austin Marion trying to put a pass on the 65, or trying to put a pass or hold off the 4 now. Had trouble with Raymond Cullinan. Here comes Aaron. Going to complete the pass as well. And a little bump there on the 12. Here comes Aaron Fowler underneath. These two battle side by side through turns 3 and 4. It looks like Aaron Fowler will take that spot away. And now here comes the 12 looking back to the inside. We're seeing good battling all over this place. Really good job right now by all these guys. There's Eric Spencer right now running in 14. He started back in 15 spot, 16 spot, I apologize. Derek Pemberton back in that spot right now. He looks to try to pass Skylar Allen using a highline. Skylar right now may have a chance. Started 15th. He's going to complete the pass on the low side. Here comes the 00. Eric Mitch not going to be able to get there. Derek puts a block on him, and he's going to slide up the track a little bit in front of Spence, or in front of Eric Mitch, and we got already a car. John Ronaldo backed it into the fence. No caution will fly. That was on the back stretch. Let's see what happened. Did he have a contact? Landon Lacey got a little bit of contact, and there was a little bit of contact between him and Eric Spencer. Luckily, it was not too much damage. Hopefully, John Ronaldo will get back under group once we have a caution flag. We do have 2 cars now, 1 lap down. Aaron Fowler, or Kyle Frame, actually 3 laps down. Here comes that 11. Jeremy Brigney really making a move. Here comes Landon Lacey as well. Landon started back in 13th. He's trying to pass Austin Marion. Going to do a good job there completing that pass. Back up front. It was all Todd Craig leading the way here in Bristol. You can see the battle right now. Here comes that number 3 truck looking underneath the 7. That is the newcomer, Tim Hockenbergner. Not going to be able to get there yet. He's keeping it on the bottom side, running their special paint scheme as well, the Wounded Warriors Project. One cool thing about this league, they definitely support military in here. Eric Spencer being one of them. A lot of guys. Eric Minch. A ton of guys in here that support that. And I love it. Go high above Bristol. Landon Lacey now high above his truck, trying to run down that number 11. Jeremy having a good run right there in that orange number 11 Toyota. They have a pass. Here comes Aaron Fowler trying to pass the 6. Brady Briggs, don't know. Brady's a very tough person to pass though. Using a highline. That highline is going to become famous by the end of the night. You can see the 4 having struggling right now, trying to get around him on the bottom side. It's going to be tough to pass on the bottom here after so many laps. Right now, the weather is looking pretty solid to be able to do that. It is 80-degree air temp and track temp right at 80 degrees. So that's going to go away around lap 20. That high line is going to be the way to go. You can only run that low line so much. We got a caution. Looks like Nate Anderson with a lot of damage on the number 1 truck. Let's see what happened here. It looks like he went down in turn 1, collected some of the apron. Oh, that was turn 4, sorry. And overcorrected and almost gets into Kyle Frame. Kyle does a great job of avoiding that. Whew, that was close, boys. First caution of the night comes out at the last great call to see him here in Bristol. Todd Crane, right now, still out front as pit road will be open. A lot of guys probably going to come down pit lane. See Nate standing up again to make sure he gets that lap. You also see Derek Pemberton staying out, which is kind of strange. Derek will stay out for some odd reason. Not entirely sure why. We'll see if he comes back down. Here comes the race off pit road. Should be Todd Cray with that first pit stall. You can see that green cone. That is a very important piece. And Todd Cray wins the race off pit road. It's very short. 7 comes out second. Then it is the 3. Then the 6. The 61 of Jeff Smith. Aaron Fowler. The 12, Raymond Holland. Looks like after that it was close. Joshua Banks or Michael Trevarthian. I thought Joshua Banks got him. But it looks like he's 57. Stand out as well. Oh, did he get caught speeding? Oh, that's right. I forgot it was call free. So right now, Derek Pemberton leading the way. Remember, guys, go to Facebook. Go to Trackside TV. I will post a link in the description or in the chat. Go there, click that link. Go there and pick who will finish 5th place tonight at Bristol. Who will finish 5th place? The winner will get a paint of their choice, even if you don't like it. Or even if you don't race, I'll paint the car for you and just take pictures just so you can have it, even if you don't have iRacing. It does not matter. Go there, pick. Very cool. Derek Pemberton will come down pit road, so he stays out and leads a lap. Oops, sorry guys, y'all weren't supposed to see that part. So Todd Cray leads the way. Here in Bristol. Remember, Todd is your points leader in the Canadian Series. Pace lights are off on Ford Mustang pace car. Anybody hear about Brad Keselowski Racing shutting the doors on BKR Racing today? Or after this season, I believe. It is closing the doors, which is kind of bad because you've got people like Chase Briscoe, who's an avid iRacer. I've raced with him plenty of times. And unfortunately, hopefully he's done it right. He's a really good truck series driver, so we'll see. Getting ready to go back green here at the world's fastest half mile. Down pit road, green flag, waves once again here in Bristol. And the 35 did not get going that great, so we'll see how that plays out. He couldn't stack up that inside line, but that outside line really didn't get going either. Charlotte Hughes follows second, and behind them it is a hornet's nest. Look here, almost 3 wide. Jeff Smith looking underneath the 6 of Brady Briggs. Here comes the high line working, being pushed by the 4 of Aaron Fowler. Aaron's going to make the high line work, taking over the 4th spot, and it looks like Jeff Smith may be on the way back. He's trying to get to that high line, really nowhere to go right now. This is basically the opposite effect of what you would have at Daytona, or Martinsville, better yet. In Martinsville, you don't want to be on the high line. You want to be as close to the bottom as you can. Here, it's the opposite way around. You want to stay on that high line, or you will get shuffled back. Caution flies once again. Joshua Banks, Eric Spencer, sadly involved. We'll take a look here. Derek Pemberton also involved. Looks like this happened right in front of him. The 35 and the 1936 get together in a big pile up. Call it the big one. 4, 5, 6 trucks involved, making 7. We'll see what happened. Not sure if Landon Lacey got into Joshua. It looks like Joshua may have came up, and that's exactly what happened. 36 comes up on the 35, and unfortunately it sends everybody around. And Skyler makes it through it with a little damage. Landon makes it through it with a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, though, we'll see. Derek Pemberton going to be the casualty of that one. And that will end a lot of people's nights. Here in Bristol. So, we're going to pause. We'll be right back right after this. Battle at Bristol 80. 27 laps are complete.
We're all looking to bring as much of the real world into sim racing as we possibly can. Our SimCraft Tilt and Pro Sim Racing pedal sets are here to elevate your rig, improve your consistency into and through the corners, and give you the ability to dial in your perfect pedal feel. Put your feet on the same pedals the pros use. From the braking zone to corner exit, get the most out of every corner with SimCraft.
Welcome back to Bristol, Tennessee. I love saying that just stuff over there. In the booth now with me, Derek Hemmerman, freshly out of the carnage. The carnage that we know as Bristol, the mayhem. How was it?
You know, actually, I was actually surprised. The way I was actually running this track, I needed a good long run, and that first run we had, I was actually gaining a little bit of time on everybody. Just whatever happened, they're going off into one stupidity, I would say, first off. But I mean, it's racing. It's what happens when you come to these short tracks.
Especially here, you know, early on can be a bottom line. Later on, the line moves up. It's interesting, that's for sure. Pace car pulls down, and we are green flag back here. The world's fastest half mile on Bristol, Tennessee. Wheel spin. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. No yellow. Sean Lejeune goes around. Hard impact. We'll see if this brings the yellow out. And unfortunately,
they're still wrecking.
We got another wreck apparently.
The three's up in the middle of the track.
Oh, she comes out. So there was 2 wrecks. We'll see who else. Who was it?
The 3 of Tim something.
Tim Hockenberger, and everybody does a good job of avoiding him. Wow.
That fast track.
Let me ask you a question, Derek, because this is kind of surprising to me. So we're back at a caution, by the way, guys, because of that. Wheel spin does not happen here a lot.
No, and see, that's what I was contemplating. Yeah, and that's what I was contemplating. I was like, would I really get wheel spin here?
Well, let me tell you something. I've noticed there's still practice, and you can comment on it if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Our racing is known for its realism, okay? By the way, Skylar Allen, Linda Lacey, Joshua Banks all on pit road getting damage repaired. And Sean Lejeune in the 7th. I noticed in practice, and it's starting to form up now, the high line is starting to get a lot of marbles up against the wall. The 7 started on the high line. Is it possible, because he did not pit during that little short run we just had, his tires got heated up enough and picked up marbles?
Yes.
I think that's what the wheel spin's from. Because
we didn't
you
run
don't
very
see
many
wheel spin here. You do not see wheel spin here very much. I don't know if there's a ton of marbles up there either.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've noticed, you know, it depends on how the track is. And this early in the race, I don't think we would have that problem. So that's my only thing with that.
Because the track don't carry over, does it? Not for this race.
No, actually, in this race, I was surprised it started clean.
That's what I thought. So I'm not seeing a lot of marbles. I'm on the nose right now, Todd Curry, looking up against the wall. And I'll check the gearbox as well. I'm not seeing a ton of marbles up against the highline right now.
Yeah, I don't see them either. So, I mean, that's Bristol. I mean,
I know that iRacing done their best to scan this track. They got a couple things wrong about this track, though.
Oh, clearly.
Even this is the old one. Or not the old one. This is the new Highline for Bristol. So it's like 6 years old. Well, about 8 years old for iRacing. 7 years old, something like that. For one, they did not get the orange stands on the backstretch. I do not see them.
I thought I saw that, like, in real
life.
It's
all just like, you know, aluminum stands, right?
Well, didn't they paint it orange for the Tennessee-Virginia?
No, it's been orange since 2001, because I said it in 2001.
Oh, I thought they only painted them orange for the Tennessee
There's
game.
actually orange and black on the backstretch. You got the Gordon Terrace, which it was called something different at the time. It was just something else. The Gordon Terrace, and then above it is the Earnhardt Terrace. And the Earnhardt Terrace is black. Now, the Gordon Terrace is orange. That's not to resemble him. It was just orange in the beginning. Same as on the front stretch. They have orange ones up above, like row 60, I think. So, and I don't see them. I just see, you know, all of them stands. So I'm not real sure about that. It's kind of strange.
Well, they don't even have the colored seating in that Daytona, do they?
No, they do not.
No, I don't think they really care about the stands.
No, maybe it's just the track surface and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet you wish, though, that the stands were this full at Bristol, wouldn't you, for a truck race?
I like it. Don't know.
Boy, this what it was like back in its heyday?
Yeah, pretty much. It was like this yesterday, the modified race.
Really?
Like, modified race had about 7 cars left in the entire race. In 100 laps, yeah.
Pace car back in, and Todd Craig back on it.
No wheel spin that time.
No.
Battle's going to be for third. Wow, that 11.
Huge run right there by the 31.
Yeah, Michael Trevarthian. By the way, if you don't know Michael Trevarthian, you will soon. We've raced, and he raced back in CFR Championship when we ran that. We no longer run CFR Championship because we're working on a whole new change. We got 3 wide back to back, 65 in a wall. Everybody's going to make it around him. Here comes the 96 underneath Joshua Banks, underneath the 65. Skyler making a big move here later on in this race, up to 9th.
Joshua Banks is struggling right now.
He is. He's been struggling
one thing that I don't think I've ever said my entire life is Joshua Banks is struggling.
But like I said, if you do not know Michael Trevarthian in this league, you will soon. He is a great driver, and I'm not playing that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that.
He took CFR by storm whenever he
he's
came
a
in.
fantastic driver. How about that? Landon Lacey up to 5th. Put the pass on the 12. Being in the room
with Landon said he ain't taking nothing from nobody today.
It's beating and banging tonight.
Well, after he got some unfortunate news to start this race.
Yeah, found out he will not be eligible for the chase. So some news there. There was a lot of news that happened this week for Go Fast Racing, though, or the Go Fast Racing series. Skylar Allen no longer with Lazy Days Racing, a free agent with them. So a bunch of, a lot of big news this week coming out of this league. I mean, if you all haven't followed, they have not, Lazy Days not going to re-sign as a sponsor for next season. So they are looking for sponsors for next season as well for the Cup Series. I believe it's the Cup Series they're looking for a sponsor for. So if anybody out there has...
He runs the 31 wide there.
If anybody has any information or somebody looking to sponsor a league, get in contact with Skylar Allen, and he'll do it. Landon Lacey up to 3rd. Here comes the 11. Jeremy Rigney's having a heck of a drive tonight, by the way. And by the way, I said Jeremy Rigney won Indianapolis. I made a mistake. He did not win Indianapolis. Lee Rigney did. No. Jeremy Rigney is a different driver. He's up to 4th. How about the drive the 11's having? Started back in 10th. And honestly, Jeremy's somebody we don't talk a ton about because I don't want to say he's bad by any means. He's not a bad driver. He gets caught up in a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, it hurts his finishes because he never has the truck to finish it or anything like that. Tonight, different story. 11th place for the 11 right now.
And things for a track like this, a lot could happen in a hurry. I mean, as you can see, so far by the 2 yellows that we've already had, anything can happen. If he comes out here with a great finish, I think that'll give some good momentum going in.
What is the field run for this? 60?
You know what? In all honesty,
it's a one-stop race.
Honestly, I think the guys are good to go the rest of the way.
I do too. I mean, 75. Eric Spencer's around. He got, wow, what a save. Eric Spencer with the save of the night. Watch this, on board. You want to talk about driving? Eric Spencer did that. He is dropping the wheels off the 75 right now. Up to 10th. Unfortunately, he was up about 8th when that happened.
I mean, he's not, I don't want to say he's having a bad night, but he's probably not having the overall night that he wanted, spinning someone early on in the race. Does not look like he's having the greatest of races, but apparently he's not letting that hurt him because he's right back in it and trying to drive it all the way back up.
Driving with a very heavy heart. So definitely wishing that he has a good run. You've got to be pulling for him a little bit here. That's for sure. Joshua Banks trying to put a pass on the 12. Using that high line. Joshua, this is for 7. Joshua going to take it. Up in front of them, Michael Trevarthian, the 61 Jeff Smith. Jeff actually trying to pass on the low line. He's going to get that spot, it looks like, going into turn number 1. No, here comes the 31 back on that high line and the 36. And Jeff with a really good truck off the exit. He does got a little bit of damage to the nose, but the drive off from 61, very good. He completes the pass. Here comes the 36. He completes the pass.
Struggling.
Very bad.
Did the 31 maybe take 2?
31, let me find out. No, he took fourth. Struggling on long runs, it looks like.
Actually, I'm surprised by this. Look at of course, you just said his name, Joshua Banks. He's driven his car all the way back up to 6th right now. He's really turning around. He's looking on the outside, going for the top 5.
Yeah, looking really good right now as the 36. And I mean, a couple of these guys look really good in the middle of this race so far. We're on lap 55. Landon Lacey being one of them. Joshua Banks being another one. Jeff Smith still holding strong to a top 5. We see some guys move up and then they fade off a little bit. Michael Trevarthian, who's about to get past again, actually just did get past Yellow, is out. And it looks like Skylar Allen is around in turn number 1. Going to bring it off the track.
That's got to be scary for these leaders to come around and see that.
Does do a good job on locking up the brakes and spinning to get back down. That was a good job by Skylar.
He rode too much the apron. And that's one thing I've noticed that several guys are doing. They're all down there running that apron, and I'm so surprised how they're able to get down there and run that.
And this is progressive banking with the apron now, but at Bristol, it's a no-no. Skylar Allen with a little bit of damage, she'll have to pit.
I'm surprised how he's able to keep that thing still running. He hit that nose a ton.
Yeah. Got a lot of guys coming down pit road. And a lot of guys not coming up here. I don't like the idea of staying out if I'm Todd Gray, Brady Biggs, Carlton Sanders. Haven't spoke a lot about the 18. The race off pit road is going to go to Landon Lacey, then Lee Rigney. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremy Rigney. I keep getting confused. Jeff Smith. I love the idea of coming down the pit.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't. Honestly, like I was telling you earlier, whenever I started out to lead that lap, I was strongly considering staying out because honestly, I think track position's too big right now. I mean, yeah, I know it's still early, but if we get another couple yellows, I mean, you're almost set perfect. I mean,
I'll be honest, I don't know if these guys can make it all the way or not. They can now, the people that pitted. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed.
I honestly thought after that first yellow, I think we were guaranteed to make it, but I guess now it's a little bit more cushion now.
I'm trying to remember, back in the CFR Championship we ran, I think it was 60% fill as well. Of course, that was Xfinity. And I think it was about that we ran 200 laps, and I think it was close to making it all the way to 150 before you had a pit.
No, it was a little bit less than that because I remember we had made like 3 pit stops, and those were literally the most stressful thing.
Maybe I only ran 50 or 40. I think it was
we didn't run a whole lot because you wanted to make us pit because I remember I used up the tires down to like 11% on the right front.
Here comes the 23 down pit road. He's just coming down to get some damage repaired. John Ronaldo. And then down to Mike's truck.
Actually, he's actually doing a really good job at battling back after being spun out on that first yellow. And one thing a lot of us were thinking is, was he going to go back after the 75 for dumping him like that? Because the way that came out and no yellow to come out, I mean,
I don't think we'll see him go back. I mean, they're teammates.
And I probably would.
Well, I think you also realize that, you know, they're talking, I'm sure, and they know that it was definitely not on purpose. So, I mean.
Yeah, and I would hope that's not the case. I'm just saying, I mean, you're halfway down the straightaway and you get turned. I mean, that just don't look right.
Yeah.
And the Skylar Allen, I think, did he blow up? I think he may have been blown up because he was very slow getting it onto pit road. I'm not hearing the engine rumbling, so. No, actually I am. Not near as blown up as I had thought. So, like he's going to be able to keep going here.
Once again, guys, thoughts and prayers go out to Eric Spencer. You can see it popping up here on your screen. A couple pictures of them. Eric Spencer lost his best friend, John Burleson. And once again, prayers go out to him. And I'm sorry, Mike Burleson. I don't know why I said John. I was thinking John. Green flag. Back out.
Yeah, actually, this is actually really going to help out Landon since he's got those 4 fresh Goodyears.
Yeah, that bottom line works early.
Yeah. And I don't know, I mean, I figured this out, you know, running the brake and running the middle, about middle of a run, it was really helping me rotate, and the car really was actually turning.
Well, he puts the pass on Brady Briggs. Here comes Jeff Smith looking to take over 3rd place. Jeff with a fantastic run out of turn number 2. And trying to get that as flat as that nose is. I'm really surprised.
Wow. The inside of the 21.
Takes it. Here comes the 61, completes it, takes over 3rd.
And here comes the 11 right behind him. He's going to put in, that 6 is falling like a rock. It's actually, here comes a 31 back up. Looks like he's got 4 fresh tires. He's able to kind of show some life again.
Jeremy Rigney around. The 6 of Brady Briggs followed back just a little bit as we hop on board. can see the banking here at Bristol. There goes the 31 by him.
Not going to quite complete that pass.
Not just yet, you're right.
He evens up right there. He gets it a great run.
Slide job.
I think that
takes, woo!
Oh, the 6 he's back under here.
Crossover. Not going to be able to do it.
Oh, he may have got really loose there.
Oh, the 18. Carlton Sanders, good job. Carlton Sanders, good job on checking up. Part of Lazy Gauge Racing, good job on checking up, not getting into the 6. Oh, big trouble.
Who is that? I couldn't get an exact number. No yellow.
Raymond Tollinen goes around him. He's not going to blow up in the color guard. Oh, he belts off long and hits the 75's nose. He got a little loose on exit. Welcome to Bristol.
Right now, Landon, he's kind of lost touch with Todd. Todd's kind of man on his own, I guess you could say.
Good battle back here for third, Jeff Smith in the 11.
18 was around.
18 went around as well? Yeah, you're
18,
right.
18 just went a lap down.
Yeah, he spun. Was there contact? 36 and a 6. Let's see. Apron. Right, left front, clutch the apron. Around he goes. And caution flies. And you know, honestly, for people that don't know, when you see a wreck at Bristol, it's usually a single car spin on the bottom side. Well, that's exactly what happens.
Oh, wait, there's no yellow.
No, there's not.
You said in the yellow
flag. Eric Spencer trying to get around the 7. Sean Legit. Ooh, Sean got a little tight with the corner just now. Here comes the 75, pushing the 7, putting the bumper to him. We work down into turn number 3, 4.
We still got a battle up here for third as well. There's actually contact between the 7 and the 6. 6 turns right in front of the 75, hard into the 75. Huge wreck. We got one up. I think he flipped over.
We got two people disconnected because of the 12X limit. The 57, the 6 also done.
No yellow.
Wow.
Here comes
really?
The leaders.
Really?
No, how was there no yellow for that?
Wow.
Wait, those people really DQ? Those people really did DQ for the 12X limit.
Yep. This 57 did.
It. Not even going to make it to lap 100.
Wow, that is absolutely insane. The caution.
That was surprising because we had like 2 cars up on their sides.
And unfortunately, it's John Ronaldo and Eric Spencer disconnected because of DQ. If you hit the 12X limit, which I'm honestly a little surprised that the X limit was not a little bit higher. I really am. I was figuring 15, but unfortunately, yeah, that's part of it. You got to keep your truck clean. You know, there ain't no X limit in real racing, so usually when you get wrecked, you're done. And that's the way it is here, pretty much.
Well, during all of that, the 11 got back in front of the 61 truck.
He did.
And they're actually both running down. Yeah. Oh, Landon, he's actually catching what's his name? Skyler.
Oh, yeah.
He goes around Skyler. Todd Cray really stretching out that lead, which I'm very surprised.
They're running actually, him and Landon's running about the same laptops. They're not much different. Landon is able to get around Skyler Allen. Skyler up to 11th right now. Kind of surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. If this race goes the rest of the way green, I think Todd Cray could be in trouble.
Possibly. Landon does a good job on saving tires. That's one thing I'll say about him. And I'm not saying that because he's my driver, but he does do a good job on saving tires.
And don't get me wrong, Todd Cray's a great driver. Yeah. My thing is, I mean, that's almost going to be 100 laps on those tires.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely hurts him. And you're right, 40-something laps difference. And last time by, it's about even once again. We'll see. We'll need to continue to watch that. And you can see here in top 5 on your screen.
I mean, we've got 80 laps, no, 70 laps to go.
70 laps to go right this time, yep.
And I'm sorry, I just don't see Eric Spencer being able to go the rest of the way with this set of tires.
Jeff Smith being passed. Oh, Jeff lagged out a little bit. Jeff being passed right now by Joshua Bates. Jeff Smith falls back to 5th. Joshua coming on strong here towards the end of this long run, not the end. Last time by, fastest, Joshua Bates. Joshua Bates fastest last time by.
11's really right down to 35 here. So we'll see if this
Well, see?
11 can be able to.
A little strange. This could hurt Todd Cray a little bit, okay? One of the biggest strategies of racing Bristol, you're not racing the competitor really. You're not racing first. You're not racing third if you're Landon. I'm using Landon as an example because I'm watching. You're racing lap traffic. Who gets through lap traffic better? That's where your faster laps came down. Okay, so I'm saying that because Landon faster last time by than earlier because Todd Cray had to face lap traffic in the one. The one went high. So Todd had to run the bottom. We'll see what Landon does here. He's going to have to run the same thing.
The same to Landon as well.
So he's going to have to run the same line. And you can see it right there. Look how much bigger. Landon did not complete the pass. Now, how patient will you be? This is what Bristol's really fun. You're only going to be so patient because that's Bristol.
If I was Landon right now, he gets right up there on the quarter panel. I would have done moved him by now.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's going to happen. And, you know, Nate is not doing nothing wrong. This is Bristol at his best. He's really not. This is Bristol. Look how much the 11's gained on Landon.
Look how big of a gap between
there you go. The bumper gets put to the one. That's exactly what Landon needs to do. That's what Landon needs to do. Hey, I'm here. And Nate's, like I said, not doing nothing wrong. And right there,
Nate just let him go.
Exactly. That was smart by Nate and smart by Landon. Hey, I'm here. Would you please move? Would you move? If not, next time I might not be so friendly. As they say in racing, one bump is me letting you know I'm here. 2 bumps you're getting on my nerves. 3 bumps you're around.
Yeah. You know? Okay, that's for most people. You may get 1 bump from me. I mean, that's just how you got to be sometimes. I mean, especially at a track like here. I mean, patience is already.
And you see it right here. Look, Nate Anderson once again. He's running everybody the same. He's not paying no special attention. Running the 1, running the 11 the same. Run even for the 1 the same. But with Landon having so much trouble, he was 1 second behind Todd Cray before this happened. Now he's 2. Just saying, that is a big factor.
Honestly, if I was Joshua Bench and the 11 right now, I would be furious.
Yeah, because right now Joshua's getting run on the 11 right now, all because of lap traffic. See, Joshua, most likely, as much as it's weird to say, the high line's going to work. Joshua could get around. Now, right there, maybe a little high, but right here comes the run. Here comes the run out. Look how much of a run.
This 36 is, Jeff Smith's losing it on the front. Jeff
Oh,
Smith's no! He gets hit hard.
Both of them is out.
And they both DQ because the 12X.
Yep. Oh, yep, there's the...
Did I just go back out on track?
Actually, you know what?
A bunch of spots here.
Jeff Smith did not have 12X.
Really?
No, he did not. Oh, and the 7 about missed him, but he couldn't turn out, and Jeff didn't lock up the brake completely. So he rolled back just a little bit, and that was enough. Pit road's going to be open. This is a big pit stop.
And, of course, Landon and Todd do come down.
I would not be surprised to see somebody take 2.
Landon, if you're listening, take 2.
If anybody's going to knock Todd off, it's got to be a 2-tire stop.
Landon will put 4 on.
Just mentioning this, cautions may not be over, by the way. Raymond Tollin stayed out. Now, 38 lap tires. We'll see if that's just points or something he's doing for points. Race on pit road. You can see it. With that, guys, we'll be right back right after this.
We're the stronger than we look type. The braver than you think type. The type that knows the time will come when we put Type 1 behind us. We're the progress is inevitable type. The hopeful for a cure type. The type that will stop at nothing until Type 1 becomes Type None.
Welcome back to Bristol, Tennessee. Once again. Shout
Gotta
out.
love home track racing.
Take a look here. Shout out to Mike Burleson and Eric Spencer, Burleson's best friend this past week. Got the bill once again. So everybody thinking about you. Condolences to the family, Mike's family as well. And all that. So we get ready to go back green. We are almost done with this race, guys. We only got 50 more laps once we hit the green flag. Well, sorry, 52 laps. As we take a look at our race summary. By the way, real quick question. Oh my goodness. I got a kind of an easy question. Who has the most wins at Bristol? Do you know?
I thought it was a tie between two people.
Go ahead and tell me if you think it's a tie. But just to let you know.
It's not. It's three people. It's between three people. Senior, Waltrip, and Bush.
Pick
Those are the three people that I think should have it.
Pick one. We got a battle for the lead, by the way. Landon Lacey leads that lap.
Kyle.
Okay.
Wow, Landon actually really hanging on.
That high side's slowly working. Now this is helping Landon's tires by running Todd Cray on the bottom. It's forcing Todd to run the bottom. Ooh, Joshua Bates gets a little wide there. Now remember, there was contact earlier between Joshua and Landon.
Had to get out of the gas.
Remember, there was a little bit of contact earlier between Joshua and Landon. That could come back. It's a different situation. Landon will once again lead the lap. Good racing up front. I'm going to be honest with everybody right now.
With these two guys still side by side, it's bunching up these guys back behind them. They're going to get hungry here in a second.
I'm going to be honest with everybody right now, and I'm not saying this because Landon is my driver, as he completes the pass on 21. Landon wants this win more than any other win he's got. Just saying. He said it earlier to me before I even came on the air. He wants it bad. But you're going to have to beat one of the best. Todd Cray behind him, who was leading the K&N Series Championship. We got somebody blown up. Brady Briggs
was blown up.
Man, that's bad. Good too.
And now Landon says he don't want to have another yellow. He wants this thing to run green if I was him.
Yeah, he definitely don't want another yellow. You are correct about that. Skylar Allen
gets underneath the 36. Yellow.
Yeah, Skylar Allen is out of the race. Carlton Sanders out of the race. Both with 12X women.
Hold up, can I get back in my car yet? Man, what? That's a top 8, ain't it?
Well, I don't really know where everybody's going to finish yet. I mean, we know right now Aaron Fowler's looking at definitely a top 10. Now, Austin Marion definitely a top 10 if he can finish. Nate Anderson was running 8th. He's got a chance to finish 7th. So I don't know. Pit road's going to be open. And it will be Landon Lacey staying out. Joshua Bates staying out. Like to call to stay out now. Todd Craig going to be forced. Thing is, with that, I just want to mention with that, it changes up a little bit. I don't know, because we only had 3 guys actually stay out, 4 guys.
No.
So, you know.
As I like to say, great call.
Yeah, I think it's a solid call. I do, especially here.
With only 6 guys on the lead lap, I mean, you can't really expect a whole lot. Let's be real here.
Yeah, Jeff, I could definitely see how that would hurt. He was having a great run, buddy. Jeff, just to let you know, every time you have a great run, and I switch over to you, I jinx you. You do a good job.
Adam, you do that with everybody.
That's true. So I asked the question, who has the most wins at Bristol Motor Speedway? And I didn't even have to look this up. I already know the answer. It is Darrell Walter with 11.
I knew it was him.
Or 12, sorry. 12.
How many does Kyle have?
He don't have as many as what you think. He does got a few, because you can't count the trucks.
Oh, that's right.
He's got the most, I think, in trucks.
Senior is not too far behind him, is he?
Yeah, actually he is. Senior ain't won at Bristol a whole lot. I mean, he's won there.
I thought Senior was actually pretty good here.
He was good.
Oh.
You know, out of all the races I went to, I only seen Dale Senior one time when I was there.
Oh, you know who I was actually thinking? Kurt Busch was actually really good here.
Kurt Busch is a really good. Yeah.
Both Bush brothers are actually pretty good here.
Okay, so I ain't gonna act like Dale Earnhardt didn't have long wins. He had 5.
How many does Waltrip have?
12. And it is Jeff Gordon, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought Gordon.
Actually, you know what? Gordon's not. Gordon's got 4.
Yeah, I was about to say it was.
He's got
both.
1 night race for sure, because I know I was at that. I know he's got 2 day races for sure. But Gordon won back to back to back to back in a row. He won 95, 96, 97, 98. Wait, no, hold on, I'm wrong, because this is just a day race. Hold on. Because, to be honest, somebody else that's really good with was the Allisons.
You know, I was thinking about them too, but I didn't think that they won. I knew that they weren't up there with Waltrip. I knew Waltrip had this place pretty much on lockdown.
Yeah.
Now here's my thing with as we're doing back up here. Todd Cray with only 40 laps to go. 40 laps is going to go by fairly quickly. I'm sorry. I think that these guys made the right call. Pin Todd Cray as far back as possible, and then just block for your life at this point to try to keep him back behind you. I mean, let's be real. I mean, that's what Landon's helping all these guys do.
Yeah.
Pace car pulls in, and we are back to racing in Bristol, baby. Joshua Banks got a great jump on that outside.
And it's going to help Josh. He's going to have the highlight. I don't know if Landon's wheel drive. I lied. Wow.
Adam, just shut up.
That was a big pass by Landon just now. And
That was Landon.
don't be surprised if we see a bump. I'm not playing. A bump and run could happen.
These two guys are so
familiar.
They both respect it.
They're familiar with each other. They've been racing together for almost a year.
So I don't think we'll see. I mean, we could see it, but I won't see it as early as you talk. Cray. He's driving through this field right now. He's already making a pass for 3rd.
Oh, I
He's
guarantee it.
But here's one thing, though. These two up front, they can't start battling with each other. They got to get away from these guys.
Yeah, I agree.
They start battling.
You know, the tires is not a huge difference. We've seen it earlier. But it could play a factor.
Joshua Banks gets up there and hits Landon. Landon saves it.
Oh, boy. Now, see, that's going to make Landon a little heated. But the 36 did another one.
Here he comes again with another huge bump. Oh, boy, here we go.
Oh, that's a bump and run. Boy, that's a bump and draft. Good
Landon needs to set it and go. Set it and go.
That bump and move. Todd Cray's coming. Landon
Honestly,
Lacey
if
possibly
I'm
going to need a
Landon
caution.
now, I don't care about the top lane no more. You got to block that bottom lane, I think.
Ooh, Todd gets loose.
That may try to back. No, I was thinking that may back him off. No, he dives it back down in there.
Landon Lacey probably watching his mirror right now. You can see it all single file. Needing the caution most likely to get some fresh tires on that number 35.
But if that's the case, then no one else is going to pit, though. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. I mean, it's hard to say right now.
Joshua Banks tries to dive it down off. Can't get up.
Landon gets a big run out because how he's approaching the center. He arcs up so high, especially in 3 and 4. He really arcs it up high.
The inside. No, he was. Todd's going to dive back underneath the 36. He's actually going to go for the 2-for-1 special.
Well,
can't get it done.
It's about to get fun. Nate Anderson, once again, right in front of these guys.
Oh, boy.
Which lane will he choose? Contact between 21 and 35. Landon underneath the 1. Not going to be able to clear it.
And all this is about, honestly, if I'm Joshua Banks, I'm about to take this thing 3 wide. I mean, you got to do something here. You don't want to lose too much ground on these two.
I'm going to be honest. Joshua may be in the best position.
He's going to go there. He's going to push the 1. Push the 1 so far.
Whoa!
Contact between the 21 and the 35.
There we go.
To the outside.
Landon trying to hold on. Holy cow.
Are we at Talladega right now?
Man, he pushed him past. This is one of the best races we've commentated so far. I'm not playing.
Landon, Todd Crass will fall back into position here. Landon Lacey still hanging on as the laps are slowly starting to tick away here. We're coming to 123 this time as they approach the line. This can only get more interesting, I think. I'm just surprised how Todd is able to maintain that bottom lane. He just gets such a good run on the bottom. I'm surprised by that, especially this late into the race.
You know, there's a couple things I'm very surprised about. If you look at the 36, Joshua Bates doing a good job. By the way, last time by, Lando makes it faster. This time by, it looks like Joshua Bates may be faster. And it was. Joshua Bates faster last time by. So it's going back and forth. This time it may be Todd Curry.
And honestly, it's because each of them lose each other and then they run each other back down. Right now, Joshua Banks, I think he's driving harder than Landon is right now, trying to keep that 21 back behind him. It's the 21. He's going to look underneath.
I want you to listen to the lap times. 15.377 for Landon, 15.381 for Joshua, 15.370 for Todd. That's how close. I'm going to be honest, it's going to be tough for Todd to pass on the bottom.
Oh,
contact.
No, contact. 21 to the inside.
I'm going to be honest, you got to watch the X though, and there's contact. 21 passes to 36. Landon's going to may have to open up for Todd Curry. Here comes the 35 around the outside. Leader at the line, Todd Curry. Landon's side, trying to take some air off the side of the 21. Almost contact between 21 and 35.
Hey, is that 35 ain't going nowhere pretty.
No, you see Landon holding Todd to the bottom. Pass, Todd Curry to the lead.
Yeah, but now you know what Landon's about to do.
Yeah, there is a chance a big bump could be coming. How patient will the 36 be with the 35?
Yeah, I honestly, look at the 21's already opened up.
Yeah, he's going to need a caution. The fresh tires paid big dividends late in this race. By the way, Jeff Wood has 5 wins, Kyle Busch 5 wins, Kurt Busch 5 wins.
Oh, okay, so they were, I knew someone had a 3-way tie for something
Yarborough,
here.
9 wins. Rusty Wallace, 9 wins. Dale Earnhart, 9 wins.
Okay, so,
12. So yeah,
contact again, 36, 35, 36 to the inside of the 35.
They're racing hard, as you can see right now. The 36 really trying to put some pressure on the 35. Remember earlier, there was contact between them two.
Honestly, this is only opening up the door for the 11 and the 4. Wait, where did this 4 come from?
And you are right. Landon is a great driver. He knows how to wheel a car when he needs to. I'll be honest though, he's got a very short temper. He reminds me a lot of Kyle Busch.
Okay, question. How is Todd Curry that far out in front?
These two are racing behind him.
Okay.
That's why, yeah. Here comes the 36 once again. He may have the preferred line this time. He may get around the 35. 35 is going to drop back around. Maybe. We'll watch the runoff. Yes, 35 back around the 36.
Just because you know the racing wasn't good enough, here comes the 11 now.
I ain't gonna lie, this is great, man. This is really what Bristol is known for. I mean, we've seen some beating and banging all night. This is one of the best races we've seen in quite a while. They have done a fantastic job by being able to keep these cars under control. We've seen Landon sideways plenty of times between him and Todd Curry, and they have yet to do, little wreck.
Man, Todd Curry's already a half a straightaway. That just is blowing my mind right now. I mean, what, he just had to lead, 5 laps ago?
Yeah, he's out to a 2.4 second lead. And a lot of it, I think, is got to do with fresh tires. I mean, it's only 12 lap different tires. But, with 36 and 35 racing each other, I think that it is, a fine line of tire balance now that the track's got a lot more rubber in it. If you look at the highline, you can see rubber starting to really form on the highline. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really helped Todd with the fresh tires.
Well, 10 more laps, and I feel like these 10 laps, they're going to be long for some, they're going to be short for others.
Yeah, Landon's got his hands full right now. He's battling Joshua. Joshua was a great contact with the wall. I don't really know if he got it or not. That's part of it. I mean, you really got to...
Contact again between the 36 and 35. driving it up underneath the 11. Didn't quite get there.
Is able to extend the lead a little bit. We'll hop back up to Todd Cray. Whoa, I thought my controller was passing somebody. How about Javarthian back out there, 6th place?
You know what? And he's on the lead lap too.
Yep. Very good. We knew he was going to be somebody special. He is a great driver. I mean, he really is. There's going to be some tempers flaring after this.
Yeah, I would say so.
5 to go for Todd Cray. He does got a lap truck, and that is Eric Minch, who is in 18th place. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm sure Eric will give way. He will give way to the faster truck of Todd Cray. Eric actually using the brake quite a bit there to let Cray go around.
Honestly, I think now the battle is for second. I mean,
yeah, I agree. I mean, 4-second gap right now between Landon and Todd. Todd was faster on the restart. We see that. I mean, it was a whole nother level. I think a lot of it could have to do with, you know, tires.
it could, yeah, I do agree with that.
White flag will be in the air next time by for the 21. She works through turn 3 and 4. Todd Cray is going to see the white flag this time here at the Battle of Bristol. One more time around this half-mile track, and he will be happy for the victory lane up on the roof as he works through turns 3 and 4. Todd Cray, exits turn 4, will be the winner of Bristol Motor Speedway in the Truck Series. As the fireworks explode, Landon Lacey will finish 2nd. Joshua Banks will finish in 3rd. What a race, man.
Yeah, I do agree with you. This is actually one of the best races I think me and you broadcasted.
Freaking race. Like, man, that had everything that you wanted. I'm not even playing. That was one of the best races that I have seen as far as racing wise, not finish wise, racing wise. That was a whole nother level. We're going to interview Todd Cray as he finishes first here tonight. Hey Todd, you got me?
Got you, Adam.
Man, that was amazing. That was so much fun to watch. One of the best races we've seen all season. Beating and banging between you and the 35, you and the 36. 121 laps led tonight, man. Talk us through your night.
Wow. Man, that was some awesome racing there, man. Landon, Joshua, and the guys, they couldn't get much closer. Honestly, I just needed good points night tonight. I wanted to kind of take it easy a little bit, but it just didn't work out that way.
Man, let me ask you, you're leading to K&N points as well. Can you take what you learned here and use it for tomorrow? It's another night race tomorrow, 150 laps. I believe the same as tonight. Can you use what you learned here tonight to run tomorrow?
Absolutely. I mean, I had both grooves going, which was really good. You know, I worked with the brakes in practice. I like a little lower in 1 and 2, higher in 3 and 4, but the truck was pretty much on a rail, so I expect hopefully the same thing tomorrow night.
Well, let me ask you another question, okay? Because this was a little debate going on up here. You stayed out one time. You took no tires. Now you was out there on 40 lap older tires. You come in. Lana was out there on 12 lap tires. Now you was fast all night. What was in your mind to come in on that last pit stop to take them for fresh tires?
Actually, that pit stop I did not pit was an accident. I was a little in front of the pace car. I seen them blinking in and out, and everybody pitted, and I was just like, all right. I didn't want to pit the next one, lose all that track position, because obviously you've seen once you get behind some guys, man, it's really tough to pass. So just took a shot, just roll the center, try not to use too much tire, and then at the end I had a little damage there. I had about 10 seconds, so I said, go get the tires.
That is what short track racing was about. We've seen it tonight. That was fantastic racing all night by everybody. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I'd like to give that win there to Eric Spencer for his loss. Go Fast Racing is such a fun league here. Down the Mics for sponsoring the show. Trackside Racing Network put on an awesome broadcast. That's about it, man. I'm just super stoked with that win. Running out front all night's one thing, but to have to battle for it at the end like that with guys running that clean, that was pretty awesome.
That was a great job, man. Congratulations on a big win.
Yep. Thank you very much, Adam. Yep.
Next up, we'll bring in Landon Lacey, who finishes in second place. Great run for Landon tonight. Landon, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Some of the best racing, man, that we've seen all year was put on. You, Joshua Banks, Todd Cray put on one heck of a show. You started 13th, you got up to second, you had to leave for 27 laps. So the question is, what was it like driving up through the field with all that?
Well, at the beginning it was a little hectic. Had a little trouble between me and Josh Banks. They had a little accident with each other. Just one of those normal Bristol things where someone's not sure if they're clear or not. They come up a little bit. Not his fault, just a racing incident. But overall, driving through the field was pretty fun.
Like, I'm sitting here looking at your truck right now. You got damage on the front end, the left front, the right front. So we know that you used a bumper as well. Man, how tough is this place? Now, we see Nate Anderson, and he did the same to everybody. And I'm asking you this. He ran everybody equally as hard. Do you wish that you could have took the higher line away from him? We seen you give him the bumper. And I know that was just a bumper. Hey, I'm here. I need to get around you. Talk us through that. What was in your mind? How mad was you is my question.
I wouldn't say that I was mad. I just had a sense of urgency to get... Well, the first time I had a sense of urgency to get past him when Todd was in the lead because I knew Todd was quick and I needed to get around him quick to, not lose much time to him. The second time, I was leading. I didn't really put the bumper to him the second time because being up front, I didn't feel the need to use it. I felt like I had enough to get by him, and I did. But at first I was a little mad, but when I looked behind me and saw he was doing everybody else the same, I really just, it left my mind after that.
Yeah, it was a great, that was fantastic racing. I loved it. One of the best races, like I said, that we called all year, racing-wise. Not finish, racing-wise, that was fantastic. Good finish, second place here at Bristol. We know that's just one of your favorite tracks to run on. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, shout out to Overtake Motorsports. You guys up in the booth at TRN. Go Fast Racing. DIY Sim Seats, and pretty much everybody else that sponsors this league, and Skylar Allen for putting on a good league. We thank you guys for everything that y'all do.
Good job, buddy. Congratulations. That was fun.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks, bud. Next up, we'll bring in Joshua Banks, who finishes in third place tonight. Joshua, I just got done talking to Todd Craig, talking to Landon Lacey. Fantastic racing, man, for you guys up front. Even Jeremy Rigney was up there as well. Talk us through that. There was a lot of beating and banging going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely beats the banging. I ain't afraid to do that, though, and I'm pretty sure Landon said the same things. We were having just fun racing for position there. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get a run on them on the inside because we both had the same lap tires, so I knew that we weren't going to be able to pass on the inside. So that was some fun racing with him up front. But all night we've been struggling just to get up to the front, and then finally, in the last run, we finally got up there and able to compete.
Let me ask you a question. I didn't ask any of the other guys this, but I want to ask you. This track is known for marbles getting put on it. And once the tires heat up, that can cause problems. Did you have any experience with that? Most of the marbles go to the high side or either the low side of the racetrack in general. Did you have any problems with marbles and getting tight or anything like that? We've seen a couple cars have wheel spin possibly from that.
Nah, man, I felt fine going on the track. I just kept running my line, and it just stuck there like glue. I mean, of course, it got at a longer run. Of course, tires wear out, but I'm talking like it didn't like get any extreme tight or anything like that in the corners along the run. So it felt solid throughout the race for me. Anyway, it must have been in my line.
And I also asked Todd Cray, can you use this race to help you for the K&N or Grand National races as well?
Definitely the Grand National race. K&N, I'm not so certain because I know that those cars get extremely tight, and I know those are a little bit different than the trucks. But I mean, it could help you in a way, just the lines in general and all that. But I haven't raced much K&N to tell you that. But I do know it would help with the National or the Xfinity cars.
fantastic racing you guys put on. That was so much fun to broadcast. I'm not even lying about that. That was fantastic racing. Good job, man. Anybody you want to thank or do your thank yous or anything too?
I just want to, first off, Eric Spencer, I just want to extend my condolences to him, man. I know he's going through a hard time, so I just asked everybody here to be with the prayers for the family and everything, and for himself. So I just praying for him, bud, and that's all I want to say.
For sure, man. Definitely respect for that. Josh, we'll talk to you here soon, man. Great run tonight.
I appreciate it, boss man. See you next time.
You too. All right, next up, let's bring in Skylar Allen, Nate Anderson. Both of you guys, welcome to the booth. Fantastic racing tonight, guys. Honestly, I know, Skylar, you finished 11th after some, the 12X limit and stuff like that. Nate finished 7th. Solid run there. Thoughts on everything tonight?
Overall, really good racing. Tonight, the racing was kind of overshadowed, with some of the pre-race stuff that we did in honor of Eric and okay, there we go. So some of the it was good racing. Some of it, kind of overshadowed with Eric's stuff that he had going on. First and foremost, I ask anybody who's unexpected. I want to thank all of our admins for.
You still there? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Our thoughts and our prayers are I can't imagine really good race on the track. Regardless of my issues, I could have I'm tonight, so just circumstance what they were kind of relegated me deep in the field on a night where I was really hoping to pick up some good points.
Good job finishing 11th. Nate, 7th place, man. Talk us through all this tonight. That was an insane race. I don't know if he's actually there.
I'm here, but
There he is.
I don't know what's going on. I got multiple
All right, Derek. Sorry, guys. We're having a little bit of mic problems with certain guys, and I apologize for that. That's part of, broadcasting over the internet. Go figure. Derek, thoughts on the race? I know you didn't have a great race tonight, but thoughts on the race after you got taken out or wrecked? I'm sorry. Thoughts on everything?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. Like I've already said, this is actually one of the most fun races I think that me and you have both broadcasted together, and I'm very happy that I got to come up here and broadcast it because it was a lot of fun to be up here. So I don't get to race tomorrow night, but I hope I get to run Saturday night, and I hope it's just as much fun Saturday night as it was tonight.
Man, I agree. That was fantastic, guys. I can't wait to broadcast tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Guys, unfortunately, I will not be broadcasting Saturday. I want to make sure I put that out there early again. I will not be broadcasting Saturday. But we will be broadcasting tomorrow night for the K-10 race. So I look for everybody to tune in. We had a good crowd here tonight, 20 people. We had a lot of people to broadcast, talking and communicating. That's always fun. Like a big family when it comes to Go Fast racing leagues. And I love watching everybody come in, especially see the same people come in and week out and start getting to know a little bit about each other and start talking. I mean, we had people saying sorry to Eric, some people that don't really know him and stuff like that, and I love that. I think it's cool. So yeah, that's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody. I'm not even going to do the outro. I'm just going to leave it with this. We're not going to give too much about it. So once again, Eric, sorry for your loss, buddy, and I'm sure it'll all work out soon. So have a great night, guys.